Good? Go ahead, sir.
And for Terrence, are you ready to feel the Mexican power, Terrence?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, the way the boxing world has reacted to Crawford dominating Canelo Alvarez is like something we've never seen before. I mean, from some of the biggest Crawford detractors, some of the biggest race fans, to the other professional boxers that does this for a living. They are in awe of what they've seen Terrence Crawford do to Canelo Alvarez. And what made this win so special for Crawford is old media and the system. They tried their best to blackball Terrence Crawford, hoping that he would go away because they were so afraid of seeing another Floyd Mayweather. So they were doing their best to suppress the progression, to no avail, because Terrence Crawford, he understood all he has to do is keep winning. No matter how much they hate, no matter how much they try to lie and say he's not the best fighter in the world when he clearly is, all he has to do is keep winning no matter what. And eventually it will be undeniable and undisputed. To all the race fans and the rest of old media, I want to let y'all know, there is no way you guys are ever going to be able to stop Black Americans from reaching the top of the sport. No matter what additional obstacles you throw in their way, no matter how much you try to move the goalposts, they are going to find a way to reach the top. And Jack Johnson, all the way to Terrence Crawford, is proof of that. So like I said, everyone is in awe of Terrence Crawford's performance. Me personally, I watch the fight every day. And now it's even got me watching his older fights. But someone else who was really impressed with Terrence Crawford's performance, and he kind of picked Crawford to win the fight, was David Benavidez. And by way of contrast, David's father, he actually picked Canelo to win the fight. Now, David's brother, Jose Jr., he also picked Crawford to win the fight. Just in case you guys don't remember, Terrence Crawford knocked out Jose Benavidez years ago when Jose Benavidez was a blue chip prospect, was undefeated, and was supposed to be one of Top Rank's new Mexican superstars. At least that's what they were grooming him to be. So what David Benavidez said, it was pretty interesting, especially when he put himself in the position that Terrence Crawford is in, just to give people more of an idea of how impressive the win was. Check this out.
Get a lot of too, but honestly, there could be the way where you put Crawford over Mayweather. Because of going up, you didn't see Mayweather go up from 147 to 168. That's crazy, bro. And not even, and honestly, I thought Crawford was gonna have more of a hard time because he had a hard time with Madronov. So imagine going up to it. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, but I don't want to take nothing away from Mayweather. Mayweather's the greatest of all time. But I think that was a really big risk that Crawford took, and then he ended up winning. You know what I mean? So you have to give credit to that too. I mean, that's a big risk. That would be like me going up and fighting Usyk right now. Heavyweight.
I know that's been kind of hinted.
I'm not thinking of that right now. I'm not thinking of that right now. No, but that's kind of like how that'd be. You know what I mean? So you have to, bro. That's a lot of. He has a lot of balls to do that. And not only to go do that to show the world that he's really like that.
Now, I think when it comes to Terrence Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather, it'll always be subjective on which one is the actual GOAT. There's no doubt about it. Terrence Crawford, he did things that Floyd Mayweather did, and vice versa. There are also things that Floyd Mayweather did that Terrence Crawford didn't do. For example, Floyd Mayweather, he beat more fighters that were currently on the pound-for-pound list than any other fighter. So it's extremely subjective as far as I'm concerned. But the one thing I do like what David Benavidez said is he said, man, I mean, that's unbelievable for him to jump up 2-3 weight classes. That would be like me going to heavyweight and fighting Usyk. And he's absolutely right. This is the reason why Terence Crawford was an underdog in the fight. I mean, it would also be like Naoya Inoue moving all the way up to fight Gervonta Tank Davis or Bam Bam. I mean, this was truly a real-life Hollywood boxing story. Terence Crawford, he was truly the underdog. A lot of people thought he had no chance at all.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov is a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and he's levels above you.
Just think of all those things being said leading up to the fight in a Hollywood movie. But not only that, then you put all the stuff that Terence Crawford has been through in his life, from him getting shot in the head as a kid, to his mom forcing him to fight against kids in the neighborhood, to his own promoter, Bob Arum, not wanting to promote him when that was his job. He tried to sink Terence Crawford's career, didn't want to give Terence Crawford the Manny Pacquiao fight, which would have instantly made Terence Crawford a superstar back then. And then when Terence Crawford left Top Rank, do you guys know Eddie Hearn? He rejected him. Eddie Hearn, he refused to sign Terence Crawford. He sided with Bob Arum. He said, well, if Bob Arum is saying that he can't sell tickets and they're losing money on him, we don't want to deal with that problem.
Just in a second, but I do want to ask you about Crawford Porter. Notably, after the fight, everyone was in the press room and everyone was a little bit astonished. Terence Crawford went to Bob Arum, I'm going to move on, best of luck with everything, I'm done here. What was your reaction when you saw that?
I thought it was quite brutal, but then it weren't so long ago. There wasn't Arum saying to Crawford that he's expensive and he could have bought a house in Beverly Hills instead or something like that. So it is what it is, it's business. Top Rank have paid Terence Crawford a lot of money. I think they've lost a lot of money. I would think they would have lost substantial money last weekend. I think they would have lost a huge amount of money on the Amir Khan fight. So they've backed Terence Crawford, but that's what you have to do as a promoter. They haven't been able to deliver him the marquee fights. Don't forget that the Crawford Porter fight was called by the WBO, not by Bob Arum. He didn't make that fight. It was called. It was a mandatory. And he wants to move on. He wants to make those fights. Someone just came over to me in US media. Are you going to sign Terence Crawford? It's like, what? Why would I sign Terence Crawford? What fights have I got for Terence Crawford? He wants to fight Errol Spence. Do you know what I mean?
BBC don't work with you.
No, so, it's not like... No, but even if they did, or would, which they may, but at the end of the day, why go to us to make that fight? It's a bit like Canelo. With Caleb Plant, he had to go to PBC to make that fight. So if that's their mentality and their attitude, that we don't work with other guys, we don't, we're only in-house people, then he might as well just sign with the PBC. I don't have any welterweight fights to offer him, really. Got money, but he don't. Of course, he wants money, but he also wants legacy. And I think that we're not the place for him. And I don't even think we'll make him an offer because he's very expensive. He's a brilliant fighter, but the value in Terence Crawford is if he's in those fights, probably the fights that, honestly, we probably can't deliver. So, and Bob can't either. So I think Bob and Terence are probably in a stage where they should just shake hands and say thank you. And Terence should say thank you, by the way, as well, because Top Rank have done a good job with him. Undisputed champion at 140, world champion at 147, paid him a lot of money. And everyone just, with honour, says thanks for everything. Let's move on.
We could give him the Josh Taylor fight, to be fair.
Eddie Hearn is the same promoter that gave Gennady Golovkin and Canelo millions and millions and millions of dollars to fight nobodies. Absolute nobodies. Gennady Golovkin had a 6-fight deal, and the only fights we remember him fighting on DAZN was his fights against Canelo. Eddie Hearn is also the same guy who said that he loves Teofimo Lopez and Teo is good for the sport. The same day he was on stage with Teo when Teo yelled out on a microphone calling Richardson Hitchison a monkey, telling him to go get a banana. Eddie Hearn did an interview within 30 minutes of that press conference praising Teofimo Lopez, saying that he was good for the sport. And once again, he loves the guy. So we know what time it is. So Eddie Hearn, who's supposed to be a promoter, did not want to promote the Michael Jordan of the sport, the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, and he still couldn't stop Terence Crawford from achieving greatness. Terence Crawford not only got the Errol Spence fight, but then he got the Canelo fight on DAZN. And he beat one of Eddie Hearn's undefeated fighters, Madrimov. Eddie could have easily signed Terence Crawford and been a part of history, been a part of the biggest fight of this decade, Crawford versus Canelo. So needless to say, things really worked out well for Terence Crawford. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
I hope by now we can all come to an agreement that the Canelo fight was all like, it was kind of rigged. I don't know what happened. It started off good, but then towards the end, he kind of seemed kind of off. You know, he wasn't himself. Almost like if they got a phone call, you know, telling them, you got to throw the fight, you know. There's way too much money on the line right now. Everybody's betting on Canelo. You got to throw the fight. Throws the fight, we'll give him another extra, you know, who knows how much he got. For all we know, they got like 300, 400, 500 million. We don't know the full numbers. We thought it was just 100 million, which is already a lot, you know what I mean? Who gets paid that much money? And I don't know, it's just all fishy. I think it was just, he had to throw a fight, because now I guess now there's the rematch gonna happen, and Canelo has 2 more fights in 2027, so really what did he lose? He didn't lose anything. He got the belts back, didn't lose absolutely anything. His legacy's still up, what do you think? I know Crawford fans, they're happy. They're like, I told you guys, you know. I ain't trying to make this a race thing, but we all know who's really happy that Crawford won.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of shit going around saying that Crawford ran the whole fight. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of shit going around saying that Crawford ran the whole fight. It's about time we stop bullshitting and give a fighter credit when credit is due. Fucking Crawford not once ran. Look at that right there. Boom. Right there. Toe to toe, baby. Toe to toe. Each punch thrown is a punch landed. Fuck out of here. Last thing to be said. I honestly think, and I'm glad Crawford didn't sit there and bang with Canelo, because I really do feel like Crawford would have made his knees wobble or would have probably knocked that motherfucker out, to be honest. So hey, let's thank the Lord on that one. Crawford, I thank you so much for not sitting toe-to-toe with my Mexican legend. Thank you guys, and please give a fighter their flowers, man. They go in there and fight for their lives. You got to give them the credit.
I'm not here just by a coincidence. God bless him. And he made this again. He made this fight against me. On behalf of all Mexicans, Canelo is a goddamn embarrassment. But embarrassment. Lost his titles to some old man, older man, in the spirit that Canelo should have easily beat. Problem is, Canelo fought 3 fights, tune-up fights, motherfuckers that did not test him. Canelo got lazy, Canelo got comfortable. What say you?
I told you lose. I called it duty.
She didn't call it. She didn't call it. The fight oracle over here. Man, unbelievable. I don't want to... I don't even know. It was an okay fight. Canelo didn't really fight. He's out there fucking... I don't even know what the fuck... Fucking know.
Hey, what brings you out to
Hola.
the Hola.
¿Cómo está, mi amigo?
I don't speak Spanish, sir. What
Okay,
brings
no
you out
problem.
to?
I speak a little English.
Oh, you speak a little English.
Little.
Oh, so we could
Más
conversate.
poquito. Yes, sí.
Poquito, yes, sir.
Yeah, Audi RS7.
Yes, sir. That's what this is.
I would like to buy this one.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Finance or cash?
Man, I'll be paying cash.
Gonna pay cash?
See.
Okay, perfect. Let's go to my desk. Let's wrap up everything.
Only problem is, tonight, Canelo versus Crawford.
Yeah.
I'll buy this car if Canelo wins.
You might as well walk up out the dealership,
Excuse
bro.
me?
Canelo not winning, man. Crawford winning.
You're crazy, man. Put him up.
Put him up.
I fight for my country.
You fighting for your country. I'll
Mexico.
fight for mine, brother. Amigo, hermano,
Okay.
poquito,
You're a little too.
uno, dos, tres.
You're a little too invested in this, man.
No, you too invested in this. You should buy this car regardless. You got money on Canelo, ain't you?
$100,000.
You got $100,000 on Canelo.
See me, amigo. If it hits 285 in my pocket,
And if it don't?
nada, zero.
Oh, nah, brother. Oh, I wouldn't put nothing.
Whole family in debt.
Your whole family in debt.
Generational debt.
Generational debt.
I put the house, mi casa,
Oh, goodness. On Canelo?
mi vehículo,
Oh, no.
everything, mi hermano. Everything.
I hope he win for you, brother. But that brother Crawford, man, that's
Don't
a scary
even talk
man.
like that, mi amigo.
That's a
Don't,
scary
hey,
man.
Hey,
He
don't
might
even
hit him
talk
with the
about-
1-2.
And then Canelo gonna hit him with the whoo.
He might bring. I wouldn't
Okay.
do that.
We'll see.
Take the bet back.
A couple more hours, we'll see.
You gonna buy the car before or after?
Where are you watching the game at?
At the bar.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
A couple more hours.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Anyone who's ever had it understands shoulder pain is no joke. It can keep you up at night. Once it's in pain, it stays in pain all the time. You find yourself popping all kinds of painkillers, and then you find yourself trying to figure out what the problem is. You go see doctors, you go see surgeons, you go see physical therapists, massage therapists. The shoulder in particular has 4 different joints. Any one of those 4 joints can be problematic because you have these different ligaments that wrap around and hold those joints together. And then you have tendons from any one of 20 different muscles that attach to the shoulder blade that can go awry. Muscle and Bone NYC has been around serving many people, getting them out of shoulder pain and all kinds of joint pain since 2012. Contact us at mbnyc.fitness or call us at 917-238-3650. Let's get you out of that pain.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
You can just look at somebody and tell them, like, yo, you're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. You can look at me and tell I'm that guy. I was born like this. I was blessed with this.
I'm always hungry. Just because I'm world champion, don't stop the main goal and objective, and that's to keep going. I'm gonna forever keep going, forever keep winning.
Just naturally, man. I know how to do this. I born for this. I born for be different. And then you only this area. No, a lot of these fighters just do rapping. I just came up with loss, and I'm down to fight the best. I'm going up to 135 to fight somebody that they think I can't beat, and I'm going to dominate him, and then I come back down to 30 and beat his ass too.
My hunger is always gonna be there. I never get satisfied. I'm not satisfied. My job still isn't done. That's why my job ain't done yet.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.